Holy shnikes. Oh, yeah, baby. All right. Hey, hey. Okay. All right. All right, everybody. Buckle up, we're really doing it tonight. Buckle up, we're really doing it tonight. One moment. One mere moment. Everybody share this live. Share the fact that we are live. I like that song. Let's do it.
One of the biggest acts this year is Clownvis. You've heard of Elvis?
No. Clownvis?
Yeah. He dresses like a juggalo, but he sings like Elvis. Clownvis.
This is your wake-up call.
We're talking about the great Clownvis.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
Gilbert Gottfried will perform inside a shark cage.
With Clownvis.
With Clownvis.
Are you kidding me?
And it really is a delicious drink.
Ron and Jay, the Duke of the Wicked, one half of the Insane Clown Posse, and you're watching Clownvis to the rescue. I thought you knew. Woo woo.
And it starts right now.
Greetings. It's me, Clownvis. We are here, live, broadcasting. I'm broadcasting live from Laramie Studios. Little creepy around here. Little scary around here. I don't know. This place has been haunted before, but just got the willies tonight. I got the willies tonight. But how you guys feeling? We're not worried about the willies. Come on, let's get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Clownvis to the rescue. We are live on YouTube.com. As far as I know. I guess I wouldn't know if we weren't. I'd just be in here talking to myself like I usually do about this time. Man, it's good to see you guys. Feels like it's been a long time, but it's only been a week. I had a busy week since the last time I saw you. Went on the Rizzuto show, had some fun, had the big hot dog disco. It was all a very fun week since the last time I've seen you. But I've been excited to get on the air tonight, to bring the show to life, to bring you Clownvistoberween heads, pull you through the ether that is the spooky season, to guide you along with a metaphorical flashlight, and help you find whatever the hell it is you're looking for. Sometimes I don't even know what we're looking for. One thing I do know is I want to thank Brandon Johnson. Am I saying that? Brandon Johnson. I want to give a big thank you to Brandon Johnson for being our Liquid Death sponsor of the night. Our Liquid Death sponsor of the night, Brandon Johnson. Thank you. Don't get it confused. It's not a Liquid Death sponsorship. It's not sponsored by Liquid Death. It's sponsored by Brandon Johnson, who bought us a case of Liquid Death. Ipso facto, Brandon is the sponsor of the show. Thank you, Liquid Death, and thank you, Brandon. Hey, listen, we're gonna have a hell of a time tonight. A spooky time, a great time, I promise you. There'll be plenty to go around of all of everybody's favorite things tonight. But right off the bat, before we even think about talking about the future, think about talking about the goings-on here, we have to talk about some upcoming gigs. You guys are not... You're not going to believe this. You're not going to believe what I'm about to announce. Believe me, you won't believe me. Believe me, you won't believe me, ladies and gentlemen. Please join me on October 18th through the 20th in Chicago, Illinois, because I will be joining the main man himself, Bozo the Clown, at BOZO'S Circus. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, Bozo is back. Bozo is back in Bozo's first. This is his very first attempt at a BOZO'S Circus, doing it in Chicago, Highland Park, Illinois, to be exact, at Madame Zuzu's. People say, what the hell is Madame Zuzu's? That is Billy Corgan's vegan restaurant. You didn't know that? You didn't guess that? That's right. So listen, this will not be a regular Clownvis show. I am there because I've been invited by the man himself, Bozo himself, to add a little flavor to this experience. Below this video, you can see a link, and that'll take you to Madame Zuzu's website, tell you everything you need to know about BOZO'S Circus. All I can say is that as a lifelong Bozo the Clown fan, the fact that Bozo's back in action and the fact that I got a phone call saying, Clownvis, can you be there? I said, well, everything I ever say feels like a dream. This, specifically, truly feels like a dream. So, like I said, Bozo fan since the day I was born. And now I will be performing with the man himself up there in Chicago at Billy Corgan's Vegan Restaurant. And if you can't make that, maybe you can make it to this in Cottonwood, Arizona the following weekend. Pussifer the Store is moving to Cottonwood, Arizona. They're having a grand opening comedy night with Rory Scoval. Huge comedy name, Rory Scoval. Me, Clownvis, Chad Diamani, and Galactic Empire. So this October 25th, going down in Cottonwood, Arizona. This is the Pussifer the Store. That is the store owned by Maynard from Tool. But again, we don't do these things because they're spearheaded by rock stars. We do these things because we are invited. Thank you. Thank you. One more promo that you will like, and then we will start the show-mo. But you're going to like this because this is a pro-people promo. This is a promo for the people. A promo for the people. Because we love you guys so much. Because October is officially here. Where does this grab you? Take 20% off your entire damn order at Clownvis to the rescue with checkout code TRAFICULA. You think, hey, I want to grab some cotton candy body spray before it's sold out. Hey, I want to grab a Clownvis t-shirt before they're sold out. Hey, I want to grab one of those Clownvistoberween signed posters before they're sold out. Well, get it with a little 20% discount because you deserve it. You deserve it. Clownvistotherescue.com. Now, we talked to the mayor of Scare. This has been quite a interesting time here lately because I don't know, this whole mayor of Scare thing. It sets me off because I don't. How do I say this? I usually run the show with one of my best friends, and that's Squeeb. And Squeeb, unfortunately, is not here because I don't want to break down any third walls. But he becomes the mayor of he's the mayor of Scare, and not only is he dubious, he's hard to understand, hard to get a hold of. So either way, let's talk to him now. The mayor of Scare, what's up?
Greetings! It is I, the Mayor of Scare! Thank you. Clownvis, I trust you're having a colorful night?
A colorful night? I mean, I guess I'm having a colorful night. I don't know what that means.
Perhaps a riddle would make your night more of a scream.
Ah! No, I don't like riddles.
Okay, here's a riddle for you.
Okay.
I creep into the night without a sound. When you see me, there is no light around. I'm often worn by those who mourn. A shade that chills when the day is gone. What color am I?
I don't like riddles, but you said you wear it when you mourn. That's black. You're the color black.
Correct! Black. Black as night. Perhaps you would like yet another riddle.
No, I don't want any more.
Good. Listen closely. I'm seen at night, glowing pale. A ghostly figure, thin and frail. I can haunt the woods, a house, a hall, or drift like mist, not seen at all. I'm the last thing you see when the fear takes flight. What color am I? Ghostly and bright.
If you're asking me what color a ghost is white.
Correct again, Clownvis.
These don't make any sense.
You guessed both riddles correctly, which means...
So what?
Black.
What?
White.
What is that?
No more color for you.
What? What the hell? Hey, wait a minute. Where Where did the color go?
Yes, your show is now in black and white.
Oh no, this is terrible, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like the show is now in black and white. I mean, it looks cool. Kind of looks like an old Dracula movie or something. Can't say I'm all about it. Just seems like there's certain things that I might... Ah! Certain things we might want to... Gosh. I wish I wasn't in here alone. This whole night's creeping me out. I wonder where my friend little Erin's at. I wonder what she's thinking about right now. I wonder what little Erin's thinking about right now. Wow, fantastic. Round of applause. That's fantastic. Joining us now via satellite. The ghost, not the ghost over here. Ladies and gentlemen, little Erin's in the crowd. Hello, Erin.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, good. We all like your song.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I apologize.
I like the beat.
It seems like we lost color here.
Oh, it's okay. I'm honestly, I'm digging the black and white tonight.
Does it look all right?
I like the vibe. Yeah.
The mayor of Scare is just really running amok this year.
I see that. How did this happen? He just zapped the color out of here? With his magical power?
Yeah, he had a riddle, and he had two riddles, and he made me say the words black and white, and I think those were like the magic words somehow, and then it sucked all the color. You know, I'm wearing a beautiful red shirt tonight, and I feel like it's a waste. It looks gray.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's a bummer. Hopefully he comes back. But you know how he is. He does things that are kind of random.
Yeah.
Like, you know, throwing me in an attic.
Yeah, he's a scamp. He's a little scamp.
He is. It's hard to stay mad at him, though. You know, he's so cute.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be mad at him for too long. He's really
can't blame him.
He's a likable guy.
It's this time of year. It's his time.
How about that? How about that Bozo announcement, huh?
I know, that's amazing. That's so exciting.
I know. You know what a Bozo fan I am, so it's
I know.
Oh, listen, I'm just excited that Bozo is back. I mean, we've talked about it a little bit on the show. The homie David Arquette is pulling the strings in this whole new Bozo. David Arquette, who is famous from scary movies like Scream.
Yes, Scream.
He's no stranger to scary stuff.
No. And one of my favorite movies, Airheads. He's in that.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love it. Yes, that's one of the best.
What we see on the Clydesdale scale.
Yes.
Yeah, he's the best.
He is.
He's the best. But new Bozo is not scary. Bozo is not scary. He's going out of his way to make sure that people aren't scared of him, and that Bozo has a lively, happy future. So I don't know what to expect from this Chicago thing. I just know that I will be there for the entire weekend, helping out however I can, even if I'm just putting up chairs, holding tables.
I'm sure you'll be doing more than that, but that's exciting either way, just to be a part of a circus with Bozo at Billy Corrigan's vegan restaurant.
Yeah.
Of all places.
Of all places.
Of all places in Chicago.
Yeah, I'm excited.
What I mean?
Again, the link to that information is below this video in the description.
Awesome.
Just click on the song there. We have a few things to talk about tonight. Do we want to keep this black and white for now, or should I try to get the mayor of Scare to give us some color?
I don't know. If you can track him down, can you tell him to just maybe let me out of here too? Because I, as you can tell, have given up.
I thought of that. Listen, I'll be honest with you, little Erin. I thought I was going to ask him right off the bat if we should, if he could let you out.
Yeah.
But then I'm thinking,
that would be nice.
Yeah, but then I'm thinking like it kind of works. You know?
It?
I mean, just for maybe we keep you up there for the season. Because it kind of works. Where are you gonna? If you go out, where are you gonna go?
That's true. I mean, I don't really have anywhere to go, so. And the hot dog does keep me warm at night in here.
Are you sleeping in the hot dog?
So I do sleep. It's kind of like a little sleeping bag.
Ah, that's
the
good.
banana too. Yeah, on the couch back here.
Yeah, see, I don't want to.
A little dusty.
I don't want to break up that energy. It sounds like you got a good flow. So if we come up with,
as long as I don't get murdered by the ghosts, you know. But at this point, I'm kind of numb to that, as you can tell. You know, bring it on. I'm kind of like Zach Baggins from Ghost Adventures at this point.
That's what I was going to say.
Piece?
Yeah, I was going to say you seem like Zach Baggins, but also you seem like like if these ghosts are having a good old time. Well, then what's the worst thing that, if they kill you, well, you're just going to be one of them, right?
Yeah, I'll just be hanging out up here. This guy's pretty chill too.
Yeah.
I mean, I figured if I was going to get taken out, I might as well kind of go with his style, kind of pose.
It seems like you're you're in the right place. So before I ask the mayor of Scare, maybe right now, I'm going to keep the black and white for a while. Is everybody in the chat's all right with the black and white?
Maybe it'll bring the ghosts along, and we'll have a little ghost brawl going on over here.
A ghost brawl.
I will channel Zach Baggins.
Hey, what's your favorite black and white movie? All black and white movie. You got one?
Oh gosh, I don't even know. Honestly, I was just talking to my brother about this, and you know this. I have not watched a lot of classic movies, unfortunately.
We got to get you a TV up in that haunted attic.
I know. I don't know. I'm trying to rack my brain.
Kelsey in the comments
Isn't
says.
that bad?
Kelsey in the comments says Carnival of Souls, which is a great movie, black and white, easy watch.
What's yours? Do you have what's your favorite one?
I love watching the old Dracula. I love watching all the old Universal monster movies. I tend to enjoy anything with Bela Lugosi. The White Zombie, or the one where he's an ape. There's a lot of them that are good. I like all the I can watch the Ed Wood movies. I can also watch the Tim Burton Ed Wood movie with Johnny Depp. That's all black and white.
Mm-hmm. Yep. See, I'm trying to think. I have not watched any of those movies that you mentioned. And my brother was giving me, not grief.
You never seen Dracula? No wonder you're gotten captured by a ghoul so easily.
I know. I haven't watched any of those classic movies. I know. I'm a weirdo. And he was giving me grief that I haven't watched Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I've never watched it.
Well.
I think maybe Young Frankenstein might be my
there you
favorite
go.
one.
See, that's a good one. Let's try to name modern black and whites, or more modern black and whites, because that's a good one.
Let's see. Frankenweenie.
You just said Young Frankenstein. Frankenweenie's black and white. Forbidden Zone, black and white. And the new,
trying to think.
Eraserhead.
Oh yes! Oh God, yes! I love Eraserhead.
Old one, Reefer Madness. It's a good one.
I never watched it.
A lot of black and white movies. I mean, I kind of like being in black and white. It kind of feels cool.
Yeah. The stripes look really cool.
Oh, thank you. I painted them myself. Hey, listen. I don't have a list of black and white movies, but what I do have here is a list of the top 10 shock rockers. You know what shock rock is, little Erin. You people watching, you know what shock rock is. We're talking about rock and roll for the devil. Rock and roll, but dark, dreary, scary, and shocking.
And rocking.
And rocking. Let's not forget that because they are shockers, but they are still rockers. Talking about shock rockers. Let's try to name them. I got the list in front of me. Throw a couple out, little Erin. Let's see if you get anybody on the list. Top 10 shock rockers.
Alice Cooper.
Alice Cooper is number 1.
Wow.
Yeah, Alice Cooper.
Hey.
Definitely a pioneer of shock rock. He's known for his gory and horror-inspired stage shows, which feature guillotines, I should say, and fake blood and macabre theatrics. Alice Cooper. But he wasn't the first. A lot of people know him as maybe the biggest and one of the best, but wasn't the first. What other shock rockers can you name?
I would say Arthur Brown.
Arthur Brown? Who the hell is that? They don't know Arthur Brown on this list.
Arthur Brown. Arthur Brown's the guy. Fire. Remember that guy?
I don't.
His video was black and white.
I don't know why I don't remember that.
Fire by Arthur Brown. In the video, he had literal fire on his head.
I'm writing it down. I'll get to it. I'll learn about it.
Yes. I believe it was like Alice Cooper looked up to that guy. I think he was like ahead of...
Really? That was old.
I could be wrong. Mm-hmm.
In the chats, Shayna says Rob Zombie. Rob Zombie's up there. Number 3 on this list for sure. Rob Zombie. Yeah. Definitely, he's been incorporating horror into his music since the early days of White Zombie, with little sound clips from old horror movies and crazy zombie visuals, horror visuals, and not to mention, he went all in with the horror genre, remaking almost every horror movie ever made. So,
right,
that alone is shocking. What?
Marilyn Manson?
Marilyn Manson is number 2. Very good. Wow. We've already got the top 3. Marilyn Manson, controversial guy. I don't know if people still like him or not, but he definitely had his day in the sun, or his day in the graveyard. Buffy Sanitized in the chat says Kim Dracula. Kim Dracula not on the list, but I saw Kim Dracula at the Gathering of the Juggalos. Absolutely fantastic and definitely shocking and rocking. So Kim Dracula could be on the list. Just Fight Studios says Black Sabbath. Not Black Sabbath, but Ozzy himself. Ozzy Osbourne is number 4.
That makes sense.
Yeah, he's done a lot. He's bit the head off bats. Yeah. He's peed on national monuments. He is a shocker and a rocker.
Oh, man.
Shock rock.
Who is it? Shock rock. Who?
Think in the genre.
Who is left?
You don't have to think far. You don't have to think far from this show. Who do we talk about a lot that is kind of shocking and definitely rocking?
Kiss.
Kiss. There you go.
Kiss.
Number 6 is Kiss.
Hey.
Particularly Gene Simmons.
The blood thing.
Yeah, particularly Gene Simmons because of the demon makeup and the blood spitting and the antics and the fire. So, yeah.
I forgot about that.
But here, this is an interesting one coming in between Ozzy and Gene, and is Gigi Allen.
Really? He made the list?
Would you consider Gigi Allen a shock rock? I mean, obviously he's... If you guys don't know Gigi Allen, don't Google it while you're at work, but he's a... I guess it is a shocking... He is a shocking rocker.
He definitely is. He's something else.
Roy in the chat says ICP. They should be on this list, but they are not. I guess they are just 2 normalized these days. Everybody just knows ICP, so they're not shocked by him. The last 4, I got 4 more that are a little off the beaten path. You should be able to get one.
Okay.
One old school guy.
One old school guy.
Old
Let's
school
see.
shock rocker.
Oh, man.
Probably the originator, even though he's on number 10 on this list. The
Oh,
originator.
the originator.
Who's the originator of
Oh,
shock rock?
God. I was thinking Dee Snider from Twisted Sister.
Twisted Sister's not on the lister, but they should be. They could be. Matthew
Oh,
says
man.
Dean Martin. No, not Dean Martin.
Lizzie Borden. What's the guy from Lizzie Borden?
No. Nope. Brandon says Elvis.
Oh,
Jacob Fink in the comments has it. Jacob says Screamin' Jay Hawkins, of course. One of the earliest
course.
shock rockers. Hawkins was known for things like emerging from coffins, for wearing capes, and he had a bone in his nose, shrunken heads. He had dark humor, theatrical performances. Screamin' Jay Hawkins,
yeah.
from what a lot
Should've.
of people say, started the shock rock. Along with, who's our other guy that we like?
Screaming Lord Sutch.
Screaming Lord Sutch. He did not make the list.
Oh, see, I would think, I don't know why I was putting Screaming Jay Hawkins in that list. Like, he wouldn't make the list.
Yeah.
I was thinking, like, Motley Crue or something.
Screamin'
Even though
Jay.
that's not even.
So I started because of this. I was looking up stuff on Screamin' Jay, which is what kind of started this. How many? This is just a throwaway question for you, little Erin, and you can answer in the comments too. How many children did Screamin' Jay Hawkins have? We'll give it a spread. Say this number to this number.
Oh, wow.
How many children? How many spawn?
A number to a number? Oh. 21 to 25 kids, somewhere in between there.
You said 21 to 25 kids?
Yeah. Somewhere in there.
Close. 57 to 75.
What?
Yeah. One of the most prolific baby makers in the history of the world. When he passed away, there was actually they did a worldwide search, like a worldwide DNA search trying to find all of his children, and they found something like 30 new children that it weren't even supported, but he bragged that he had at least 57 to 75.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And maybe more.
Who knows? He
Others-
was trying to take over the world.
Yeah, I know, and you know what? Who knows, man? Maybe one of our best friends is a descendant of Screamin' Jay. Others that made the list that we didn't touch on: King Diamond, who I wouldn't have thought of.
Oh.
Definitely shocking, definitely rocking, horror-themed vocals, satanic stage presence. I just didn't know that he would make the list.
Right.
Personal favorite, Iggy Pop. People forget that Iggy Pop was a shock rocker. You know?
Yeah.
You got to think in the early, he was before punk
Back in the
rock.
day.
He was, the Stooges were in the late 60s when he was, up there with his shirt off, smearing peanut butter all over himself, walking on the crowd. I mean, the same time Woodstock was going on, Iggy Pop was in silver pants, cutting himself up and bleeding on stage, so Iggy Pop, definitely a shocker and a rocker, and still going too. And the other one on the list, the mighty Wendy O. Williams from the Plasmatics, the queen of shock rock, who is famous for things like chainsaws on stage and exploding cars and nudity and all kinds of stuff. Wendy O. Williams.
Wendy, I wouldn't think she would have made the list either. I don't know why I was thinking it was like this.
The thing is, you can't.
Family-friendly shock.
The thing is, you can't trust the list. You thought it was family friendly?
Then they would have Gigi Allen on there. My God.
Yeah, you can't trust the
chain.
list. People say, Clownvis, where the hell did these lists come from? I don't know. Do your own research. That's what I tell everybody. Tell everybody to do their own research.
Mm-hmm. Can't rely on Chat GPT.
But definitely ICP.
All the time.
Chat ICP.
Chat ICP.
Definitely ICP is my favorite shock rockers these days, man. They got their big tours coming up. ICP's doing the Hollow Wicked Caravan, where they're doing a whole, it's just like 2 weeks, I guess, across the Midwest. It ends up in Detroit for Hollow Wicked, which I've done with them a bunch of times. The last 6 years, I've probably done half Halloweens with them, and I love it. They're coming through St. Louis on the 27th. I'll be a part of that show. I wouldn't go just to see me. I would go to see them. I can't promise that I will be delivering. I'm just hopping on because I'm gonna be in town. They're selling my beer at the venue, so I might just hype the crowd for a while, or I might sing a couple songs. We don't know. But I am in it. You know what's cool about this? You know what I like most about being an MC in the ICP world?
What's that?
Hip hop music understands what an MC is. That's why they use the term MC. Do you know why? Do you know why they use it? Do you know what MC kind of where it came from?
I don't know.
In the early 70s, just when they started putting these loops, and making these beats with vinyl records, scratching, looping beats, and then just make it, how long can you go? How long can you talk, rap over it? How long can you keep attention, tell a story, throw rhymes together? And that was the equivalent of emceeing. You're the masters of ceremony, and you're doing it to a beat. And so many of these early players kept the title MC in it, And I consider myself an MC for these reasons, because with a little music behind me, I can keep the flow going. Because if I wear big pants, I look like MC Hammer.
Come out doing the move. Woo.
Yeah. But I do. My favorite part of working with ICP is that I get to flex as an actual MC, an MC in an actual hip hop situation, where I'm keeping it together. I love doing that for me.
Yes. And you do great.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Well, they're my favorite shock rockers.
They're doing that tour where they're stopping with the bus, right? It's like better than the Grateful Dead. Isn't that what we said? Because you can hang out with them.
Yeah, that's what they say. They say that they will be giving away the location of any hotels and load-in times. They will give the itinerary of the tour, which will say, the bus leaves at 3 a.m. from St. Louis to get to whatever, Peoria the next day, and then it will tell you where they're stopping and staying, so you can follow the Insane Clown Posse. And they got the JCW wrestling with them, so it's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Got the convoy going on out there.
Here's something else I want to talk about. Let me get your idea on this, and maybe I would even, I was going to open up the chat line a little bit here. Should I?
Sure.
The chat line might be my thing. My chat line might be almost dead.
Uh-oh. A quick chat?
Let's try it. Well, let me get your opinion first, all right?
Okay.
And then I'll take 2 calls.
Okay.
Little Erin, without any, I didn't tell you what this question is, so you're just going to have to give us a raw dog answer.
All right.
What would you do if right now, right this moment, you were stuck in a zombie apocalypse scenario? What is your first, second, and third move? Think about it and tell us.
Oh, man. Well, I'd have to board up the windows with something. That's a move, right?
Yeah.
Got to lock yourself in. I'd probably try to sneak out, though, before I lock my door, and got some water from the garage. Get some water and an Uncrustable or 2, and then just hunker down. That's probably what I'd do.
Did you say an Uncrustable or 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're going to get hungry. Fighting off zombies?
I mean, if that's, you're going to be hungry.
Water.
You're going to be hungry, no doubt about it. All right, I'm going to open up the phone line. 7clown1123. 7clown1123. The real number is up here if you can't figure out how to call 7clown1123. The real numbers are up there. 725-696-1123. I personally like things that spell words. All right, let's take a caller here.
I feel like you'd need a weapon.
Caller,
also,
go
but-
ahead. Tell us who you are and what you would do in a zombie apocalypse scenario.
Hey, Clownvis, this here Sheila.
What's up, Sheila?
Oh, nothing much. We're just sitting here watching you.
All right, well, tell me this, Sheila. Zombies are coming to get you. What's your first, second, and third move? What do you do?
You grab a weapon. Yeah, you have to grab a weapon.
Grab a weapon first.
Grab a weapon.
Yeah.
That's right. And then what would your next move be?
Run toward the front door.
Run to the front door. And your third move is?
Make sure my dog is with me.
Make sure your dog is by your side. Perfect answer.
Yes.
Appreciate you, Sheila. Perfect answer. I hope that I'm with you when the zombies do attack. I'm going to let you go and take another call. Those lines are back open. People want to get they want to make sure their pets are around first. That makes sense. Hey, caller, you are on Clownvis to the rescue. What's your name and what would you do in a zombie apocalypse? Hey, what's up? Who's this?
Crystal Skelly, it's Queen.
Oh, Crystal. Hold on, buddy. Let me call you right back, buddy. Hold on. I hung up on Crystal and I picked up on my buddy. Let me call my buddy back. Crystal, call back. That was my fault, Crystal. I hung up on you. I want to know what Crystal would do during a zombie apocalypse.
Right.
I'm going to answer. Wait, hold on. My man Hamilton is calling. I want to talk to him. This is Crystal, though.
Okay.
Crystal, are you there? Crystal.
Elvis?
Yes.
Hi.
Is this Crystal?
It's Basic Fudge Fanart.
Ah, Crystal, I'm so happy to talk to you. Hey, buddy. Crystal, let me ask you, can I ask you a question? What would you do? Are we still connected or did I lose you? You're still here.
I'm here.
All right. What would you do in a zombie apocalypse? That the zombies are coming to get you. What are you going to do first?
Oh, run.
Mm-hmm.
Run.
Running.
Oh.
Running is the number one answer. That's right. Right. Let me talk to my man Hamilton. I'm going to call Hamilton here.
See, she's smart. She's getting out of Dodge. I'm here hunkering down.
Yeah,
just
I'm here.
waiting.
Run. Hamilton.
What's happening?
This is my guy, Uncle Barry. What's up, guy?
Hey, how are you?
Good. Happy to talk to you, man.
Yeah. I got a question for you, though. What kind of zombies are you looking at?
All right. You are a zombie of what do you call it? A zombie expert. So in my
Darn
mind,
tootin', yeah.
in my mind, I'm thinking these are zombies that are aggressive.
So are they fast moving or slow moving?
Probably slow. Probably more Night of the Living Dead.
All right.
Slow, dumb zombies, but aggressive and tenacious.
Okay. Well, I mean, they all are really, right?
Yeah.
I mean, first thing I'd do is I would make sure I was in a quiet space with two exits. The basement's not a good place to be unless it's your last option.
Okay.
But you want to get on higher ground so you can see out and you can signal for help if you need it. But you also need to close off your area before you get there.
Yeah.
So first thing I would do is I would just kind of gauge the situation and get real quiet at first. And then you want like a crowbar or something you can use for battering or prying. If you got a gun, great, but a gun's not going to help you if you're trying to get through a locked door.
Right. And a gun could be a problem because it could raise a lot of ruckus, huh?
Exactly. You don't want to make noise. And so you want like something blunt force, and something like a crowbar is going to be the best because you can knock them on the noggins.
Yeah.
and then you can also open a door.
Smart.
So,
yeah. So like banging.
and I don't know, like really, like you'd have to assess the situation. Like you can run through wherever you got to run through, but I don't know. Sorry, the dog's barking.
Here's a question. Here's a question, Hamilton, that I will ask you.
Okay.
That we've seen in things like The Walking Dead. Do you think it would work to have, say, to cover yourself in zombie parts, zombie blood, so you mix in with them?
It's a kinky thought, but I don't know. I mean, you gotta see what the zombies are like. It depends on which zombies you're looking at. Because even The Walking Dead, they kind of like dump that premise for several seasons, and then they went back to it. Yeah. So would that work? I mean, Shaun of the Dead did it. I think if you don't raise too much attention, if they're going by scent, if they're going by body warmth, it depends on how they're perceiving you. I honestly don't know.
Right. Yeah. It could be. I would think that's probably what you just said there is a great point. Body warmth. They're going to hear the pumping of your heart or
exactly. Yeah. They might have heightened senses. Mm-hmm. I mean, the Zombie Survival Guide is always a good go-to.
The Zombie Survival Guide. Good point. I remember seeing that. I've never read it all front to back.
Yeah, Max Brooks' son wrote it, or Mel Brooks' son wrote it. Max Brooks.
Yeah, Max Brooks. Yeah. The Zombie Survival Guide. What's it called?
The Zombie Survival Guide. Yeah. Then he also wrote World War Z, which is a phenomenal book, terrible movie.
Oh yeah, I saw the movie. And I didn't like it that much. Didn't read the book though.
Yeah. But okay.
Oh, yeah. Great. I mean, hey, listen, Hamilton, I'm so glad you called, buddy, because we are in the throngs of what we call around here Clownvistoberween. But I know everybody watching, this is, if you've seen me live, you might have talked to, we're calling him Hamilton here, but he's been on the road with me as Uncle Barry. He's behind the merch booth. He's been on stage with me. You might have met him before. He's also a prolific artist with a company called Chump Change Variety. Is that still what you're calling the
that's me. Yes. Yeah. Yep. That's the company.
So if you follow Chump Change Variety online on Instagram and stuff, you can find them in my follow list or just type it in. But you'll see a lot of scary artwork, a lot of Halloween centric artwork. You're big on masks. You're big on horror. We find you at these horror conventions. You're a horror convention aficionado.
Yep. And I work for Horror Hound Weekend too.
Horror Hound Weekend. When is the next Horror Hound?
The next one's going to be in March.
And that's in Cincinnati?
Yes.
I love it there. I've been a few times. It's a lot of fun.
Hey, welcome back anytime.
I will be back. Hey man, I also saw, I want to bring this up. You made let me see if I can show a couple of these. You made one of the coolest things I've seen in a while, a new product. These are so stupid. I'm black and white, so I don't know if you can see this. Yeah, you can't really see it. These are they're clown merkins. Basically, you can't see them on my screen. They're clown merkins. Where can people buy your clown merkins? These things are hilarious.
Oh, there's they can get them on my Big Cartel, or if they just hit me up on Facebook, I can go direct.
Yeah, find him. Go to Instagram or Facebook. Find Chump Change Variety, and it's my homie Hamilton. Reach out to him and buy one of these. Are you calling them fanny packers?
Well, fanny packer is the mascot. Actually, that's my girlfriend Sarah and I were kind of collaborated on that on the cards. But fanny packer is the name of the mascot. But they're clown merkins. Yeah. We also did the Freddie Merkin, and then the red, white, and blue. I'm afraid of merkins.
Explain to people in a safe for work way. What the hell is a merkin?
So merkin at one point, like turn of the century, not this century, last century, there was like a lot of cleanliness and health issues, so they would have to shave their areas. Okay. And then in order to have the vanity and not be called out by your maids, they would put these we'll just call them pubic toupees on.
Okay.
And
so then a pubic toupee, a crotch wig. Yeah. Somebody in the comments calls it a crotch wig.
Exactly. Yeah. So they were like a fad in America briefly, but then Japan picked them up, and to this day, if you go to Japan to like a wig shop, you can actually buy a human hair merkin.
Ah, yeah. Steveman 5000 calls it a wig for lady parts. Very interesting. So I didn't know this was a thing, but so now if there is clowns out there that need merkins, our man Hamilton has you literally covered.
The clown merkin actually has a little squeaker in it too.
Oh, the clown merkin squeaks. Also, it's got a quote. One of them has a quote from me on the back.
The quote from you. It's all true quotes. Definitely said that.
There's a quote. There's a quote from Bozo. There's a quote from Red Skelton, and then there's a quote from Clownvis that says, "Hey man, leave me out of this. I don't want no part in your freaky clown shit. Are you recording this? Where the hell are you going? Get back here, you son of a bitch." That's my quote.
Hey,
give them a look.
To me.
All right, one more time. I'll tell everybody to follow Chump Change Variety on Instagram or Facebook.
I'm going to set up a discount code for any Clownvis to the Rescue fans.
Oh yes.
So if you go through the big cartel, it's CTTR, and then if you go through my Facebook, just go, "Hey, Clownvis sent me," and then I'll give you a discount there too.
If you're watching live, Hamilton, if you could drop a link to the Big Cartel in the chat, maybe people would see that.
Oh yeah, I'll do that, absolutely. And also, so I'm still up in Rockford, Illinois right now. We'll come see you in Chicago. I'll bring you some merkins in person.
Ah, rocking the merkins in person, yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Hey.
All right,
I'll be in touch, homie. Appreciate you.
All right, homie. Talk to you later. Bye bye.
Bye.
All right, well, that's fun.
That's exciting.
That was fun. I wanted to open the lines up there, but I didn't expect to get to talk to my buddy there.
That's cool.
You've met him.
Hand-delivered merkin.
You've met him, little man. That's Hamilton, who travels with me. If you've seen me, he did the he's done the ICP tours with me and everything. So he's a known man and literally a horror aficionado. And I see our homie Seaver right now just put in the chat. Seaveman 5000 just put in the link to the merkin. So do yourself a favor. Do yourself a favor and go out and get a merkin.
I'm gonna have to go look it up.
I want to get back in color here. I'm kind of wanting to be in color.
Like Wizard of Oz right now. We're gonna flip it over.
I wonder if we can. I don't know how. Mayor of Scare. Is there any way to be in?
I see. The absence of color frustrates you.
It does. Yes. What?
I don't know. Just sounds like I should be laughing there.
Yeah, there's nothing funny about what you're saying. Can we get back in color?
All right. If it's color you want,
yes,
you must get it in the form of a riddle.
Not another riddle. I don't want another riddle.
Oh no.
Okay, here we go. A radio group from long ago. A song called I Wanna Sex You Up. I'm sure you know. The smoothest voices in the land. What's the first word of the name of this band?
You're talking about I Wanna Sex You Up? That's by Color Me Bad. You want me to say color?
Correct! Let there be color!
That's so dumb. So dumb. That's so dumb.
It worked.
It worked.
It worked.
Wow.
There.
I'm evil.
You're evil as can be. Thank you, Mayor of Scare.
You got it, dude.
Hopefully you come by sometime soon. I know we said this works out for me up here, but maybe a night out on the town.
You want one night out? Little Erin wants one night out. What would you do if you had one night out of that attic? What would you do?
I'd go to the bowling alley. I'd play one game by myself. That's all I want. Okay?
All right, maybe we could work out that. I don't know for sure, but maybe.
Oh, that would be so nice. Just one night off.
One night at the bowling alley.
Yeah. Just one game.
Just one frame.
Even one. Yes, that's fine. Just one throw.
One frame.
Get me out of here
One
for a minute.
frame against the devil. How about that? You got
there we go.
one frame against the mayor of Scare.
Let's do it. Can I do like kiddie bowling though, where you get the
You want
inflatable
bumpers?
tubes?
Are you asking for bumpers?
Just hit it right off that baby. Remember those old metal bumpers? And you
I
just,
remember.
like, hit it.
The donk.
Trying to.
I remember them. All
that
right.
would be my throw against.
So
the
you're
devil.
saying your challenge to the devil himself, the mayor of Scare, is one frame of bowling with bumpers.
Yep.
Does he get
That's
bumpers?
right. He gets bumpers
All
also.
right, shit.
Yeah. It's only fair that way.
One frame
One.
with bumpers. Whoever gets the most pins decides your fate.
Yep.
I like it.
I'm ready.
You got your own ball, or you got to go using a floor ball?
I gotta use
house
a floor ball. I gotta use a house ball.
What-
Yeah.
what
I
weight?
gotta use, but I don't.
You got to
use
wait.
a light one.
Yeah,
Yeah. That way you could just chuck it.
I
Almost.
like.
I don't know.
I like using light too, but the heavier ones knock more down. Hey Roy, whoop whoop! I'm looking at the comments. I appreciate you guys.
Oh, really quick, can I say thank you to Brandon Johnson also for sending me the stuff, the vocal ease from my Amazon wish list. Thank you so much. These are awesome.
Brandon Johnson, thank you very much. Double sponsoring
Yes.
Clownvis's hydration and Liquid Erin's whatever throat drops.
My throat drop.
Do you ever think about changing the name to? Do you ever think about changing the name to Liquid Erin? And you just be like have like
I
a
could.
water gimmick, dress up like a water gimmick.
Maybe I should start a water bottling company and
Yeah.
just go that route. Yeah.
Water Erin.
Liquid Erin.
Liquid Erin.
Yeah.
Mermaid.
Mermaid.
You
Look,
got a game we can
Why
play
not?
tonight? You got a game we can play tonight?
I do have a game.
Let's play
I
a
have
game.
a game.
Let's play
Let's
a
do
game.
it.
Let's play a game, and then I will, because we lost one of my very favorite artists, and whenever my favorite artists die, I feel it only appropriate to butcher one of their songs on this show. So I'm a lifelong Chris Christopherson fan. I'm not shedding a lot of tears because he was an old man and a life well lived and left us endless treasures to dig through and think about him. So I'm not even sad about it. I hope that everything was nice and easy for him leaving the planet and the world. But maybe I'll sing a Chris Christopherson song if the chat wants it, and if we can get through this game without me really giving up on life.
Yeah. Oh no. You've got this game. You've got this game. And you don't I've never heard you butcher a song ever. So
You don't remember when Meatloaf died?
that's one of my favorite clips of all time, you singing the Meatloaf song.
Oh, I thought you
I
were
remember watching that live. I like that. It was amazing. Hey, I know I'm not the only one. Chad, I think I was talking to Willow about that not long ago.
Oh, well, look, you guys just chatting over Meatloaf is nothing new. Let's do the game, and then maybe I'll sing a Meatloaf song. I don't know.
Okay.
Not a Meatloaf song. A Chris Christopherson song.
Okay, this game is about people who are just like one of a kind. You've never heard or seen anybody like them, and you never will again. And I'm going to give you clues to who they are, and you have to try to figure out who it is.
Okay.
They're famous people.
All right. I like this.
Yeah, they're like the weirdo famous people.
I like it.
You ready for number one?
Almost. Hold on one
Okay.
second. I'm going to put us in a room together like this.
Okay.
All right. Yes. Ready.
All right. Okay. Number one, his birthday. And I'm going to give you the birthdays so you at least kind of know where their age is,
Sure.
you know? Okay. Their birthday was April 17th, 1932 in New York. Okay, their real name was Herbert Corey, and they were a musician. They took 8 baths a day, and they were fond of vaudeville and 1980s to 1930s music.
Because of the bath thing, I think I know who it is.
Yeah.
Can I just guess right? Can I guess right up the top?
Yeah, go for it.
You said born in 32, though.
Yes. 1932.
Oh, that's a little older than I thought. Finish the statement, but don't give me the choices yet.
Okay. He joined the circus for 36 weeks later on in his career. His career started to make a small comeback in the 90s thanks to Howard Stern.
Tiny Tim.
It is Tiny Tim. Oh,
yeah, I thought as soon as you said he took 8 showers a day, I'm like, we're talking about Tiny Tim.
I know.
Those
paper towels.
Those Howard Stern interviews with Tiny Tim are some of the best just radio banter I've ever heard.
I know. Me and my brother listened to those like years ago, and that's when we were just like, oh my God, Tiny Tim is a character.
He's awesome.
Like I love Tiny Tim.
And you know what? I haven't listened to this, but Tiny Tim's autobiography, or I don't know if it's auto, but I think it's Tiny Tim's biography, is read by Tim Heidecker.
Yes.
The audiobook. Yeah.
Gene sent me a copy of it, and I started listening to it. And I fell off of it, but if I still have it through Gene, I'll send it your way.
I'd like to hear it, yeah.
Yeah. Yes, it's very interesting.
All right, next question.
Okay, yes. This next person was born August 13th, 1899. And they were born in London, England, and they were a director. They began working on silent films, and they had 2 phobias. One phobia was of eggs, and the other one was of police, which I think is silly. He was the first director to make a talkie movie in 1929, which was like the first of its kind. It wasn't a silent movie. They had talking in it, right? Yeah. And he had cameos in 39 of his own films. After finishing a cup of tea on set, he would throw the cup and saucer over his head, just letting it shatter wherever it landed. And he was an infamous prankster and would find out somebody's phobia and target them, for example, like releasing snakes or mice on set. Also, Walt Disney would not let him film on Disneyland due to the nature of his films being so graphic.
The director and his
horror director.
What year?
British horror director.
What year was he born?
1899.
This guy's old as hell. I mean, it's.
I know.
He made
I was writing it down, going, "What?"
But you're saying he made the first talkie?
That's what it said. Yes, in 1929.
He was making movies in 29. So I'm thinking it's somebody, but hold on, because if he was in 1929, sure. No. Who the hell's making movies in 29? I don't know who's making movies in 29. Was he also an actor?
He was he wasn't an actor, but he did a lot of
He made cameos in his own movie. Then you're talking about Alfred Hitchcock. I just didn't know he was that old.
It is Alfred Hitchcock, and I didn't know he was that old either.
That's old, boy. Alfred Hitchcock is old as hell, boy.
And if you released snakes around me like that and I had a phobia, I'm sorry. I would probably quit.
Now,
that's too much.
When was like birds and stuff? I thought that was like late 60s. So how old is this guy?
I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know. He was up there, and he was a little wild.
He was a big wild.
He was a big wild. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
He was a one of a kind wild guy.
I like this game. One of a kind.
Yeah.
All right. What else we got?
In themselves. Okay. Here we go. This person was born July 21st, 1951 in Chicago, Illinois. They were an actor and comedian. known for improv skills. They studied political science before studying improv. They played an alien on Happy Days. In 1997, they were voted the funniest man alive by Entertainment Weekly.
What year?
1997.
Yeah.
When he was filming inside the actor's studio in 1994, a man in the audience had to be hospitalized after acquiring a hernia from laughing so hard.
Yeah.
Got a spin-off.
Go ahead, keep going.
Got a spin-off show of his own by playing an alien on Happy Days.
Yeah, Robin Williams.
It is Robin Williams.
I wasn't 100% that Mork was from Happy Days, but I thought that he was on there first. So yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even know he was on Happy Days. So
yeah,
there you go.
Good. Great job, Clownvis. Thank you.
Yes, you're killing it. See? Yes, Shane? No big deal. You know the one of a kinders.
I guess. Yeah, let's find out.
This one. Their birthday is May 19th, 1948. They were born in Spanish Town, Jamaica. They moved to Syracuse, New York in the 70s to do modeling. They're also an actress and a musician and a model. They were a fixture at Studio 54. Andy Warhol saw her as a muse. Right. Do you think you know it? Yet?
No, I was thinking RuPaul, but now I got to back it up a little bit. So tell me the first two. What were the first couple things you said again? Year born.
Born in Spanish Town, Jamaica, actress, musician, model, was a fixture at Studio 54. Andy Warhol saw her as a muse. She moved to Syracuse, New York in the 70s to do modeling. She used the maiden name Mendoza in the 20s when she was in her 20s, so her parents wouldn't find out she was a go-go dancer.
Okay.
And she has an androgynous appearance. And spent 4 years with Dolph Lundgren, who was her former bodyguard.
Yeah. Grace. I didn't know she knew Andy Warhol. Grace. Fuck. Grace. Grace Jones or Grace Slick? Which one is it? Grace Jones.
Yes, it's Grace Jones. Yes.
I didn't know she was in the Warhol scene. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
And then I'm trying to not say Grace
Studio
Slick.
54. Grace Slick. I've done that before, actually.
Yeah, it's tricky.
Yeah, I called a painting of Grace Jones Grace Slick one time and got.
I got a note from the producer that I got to watch my language. I apologize.
Uh-oh.
Crowd gets upset when if I slip out in a bad word. I guess the crowd gets upset.
No.
On the Rizzuto show, I went on the Rizzuto show last Thursday, the day after the last show here.
Yeah.
And I said the F word on FM radio.
Oh, that's okay.
You're
the rebel. That's why. Yeah.
No, I don't think it's
okay.
okay.
Have the dump button.
No, they do have a dump button. They dumped it.
Hey, stuff happens, you know? So when you're in the moment.
Shit happens. I can say it here. There's no rules. I try to be polite, but there's no rules. If I say shit happens, there's no, I mean, I know that maybe there's some kids that watch, but do kids really watch till the very end after we're doing the Grace Jones trivia and stuff? I don't think so.
No.
Go ahead.
I don't think, it's not like they haven't heard it before.
Shit. Next question.
Okay. It's not the first or the last time. That's all I got to say. Birthday, August 27th, 1952 in Peekskill, New York. This person was an actor and credits Joan Rivers as his best friend / mentor. Flew from LA to New York every week for a year until his show was moved to LA in 1986. His show on Saturday morning won 15 Emmys.
You're talking about Paul Rubens.
I am talking about Paul Rubens. Little sweetie pies.
Also best friends from Florida and best friends with Exene Cervenka, a good friend of mine. Exene from X.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Pee-wee was a huge X groupie back in the day. Before he was Pee-wee, he was just a punk rock groupie for X and the Blasters and these guys in the LA scene back then. So
That's cool.
Very cool.
Oh, Pee-wee.
Yeah.
Gotta love him.
You do.
I know. All right, you got this one. You for sure got this one. Their birthday was January 8th, 1947, and they're a musician.
47, all right.
They shared their birthday with Elvis. He declined the royal honor of Commander of the British Empire in 2000 and turned down a knighthood in 2003. First ever major recording artist to release a song only on the internet. Real name is David Jones.
Oh, Bowie.
Came up with
David Bowie.
Yeah. I was like trying to put it later on. I was like, I'm gonna put his real name later on. Not to be confused with Davy Jones from the Monkees.
Yeah, that's why he did that. Isn't that
right?
cool? What a testament to Davy Jones.
Aw, Davy.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, see, you have not gotten one wrong.
Wow.
So I feel like there's a song coming on. I don't want to put pressure on, but we're already on number 7.
If I win the game, I'll sing a song.
What do you think, chat? I feel bad because I see the chat, but like I can't read it.
You gotta learn to read.
I know. I need to get glasses. That's my problem. Okay, here we go. Number 7.
Yeah.
His real name is Eric Boucher, born June 17th, 1958. A famous quote from him is, "Don't hate the media, become the media." His home was raided by the police shortly after his band's 1985 album was released because the album outraged religious conservatives who claimed it disseminated harmful content to minors. And he ran for mayor in San Francisco as a prank and came in 4th out of the 10 candidates.
That's Jello. That's Jello Biafra who ran for mayor there. That's what you're talking about, right?
Yeah, yes. I knew that would give it away.
Yes. We know that Jello from Dead Kennedys ran for mayor and almost won.
Yes.
From his
I
spoken
love
words.
Jello.
Yeah, me too. That's fun.
He's
Got to
wonderful.
hang out with him a couple times, and everything that people say about him is just absolutely true. He just lives up to every story about him.
I love it. I also put on there about Wesley Willis, how he discovered Wesley Willis.
Oh, I didn't know
And
that.
I knew that
I didn't know he
Yeah.
discovered Wesley Willis. I got to see
Yeah.
Wesley Willis once too. That was an amazing time. Yeah.
Good old Wesley.
Yeah.
All right, this next person, born July 23rd, 1961, and they're an
Leo.
actor,
Leo.
an actor.
All right.
They were arrested in Columbus, Ohio in June 1983 and charged with disorderly conduct. He was dancing in the street and holding up traffic. He later jumped out of a moving police van, laughing maniacally, and punched one of the 2 officers that arrested him. He's an activist for marijuana. He was chosen by People magazine in 1990 to be one of the most beautiful people.
What year was he born?
1961.
Probably Woody Harrelson.
It is Woody Harrelson.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, it is. Good old Woody.
Good old Woody.
Good old Woody. And his dad was a
mighty
what
oak.
was he? His dad was he took people out. He took out a judge.
Oh, he was
Where
like a
was it?
hitman?
He was a hitman, yes. Where was it? His dad was hitman and was arrested in 1979 for killing a federal judge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, Woody made good.
Woody's doing all right for himself. And you know what I read too is that he lived somewhere in Hawaii and his neighbors were Chris Christopherson
Yeah.
and Willie.
They were
and
neighbors.
They would come hang.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that Willie writes about it in his book that those are his neighbors. Yeah.
Aw, so
Willie
he
has
must
a
be
lot of
pretty chill.
Willie has a lot of books, and they all have a lot of stories about Chris Christopherson because he, they were lifelong friends, and he lived on, they lived on next to each other in Hawaii.
That'd be fun, wouldn't it?
A lot of fun.
Cool.
living next to Woody, Willie, or Chris would have been fun.
I know. Maybe one day, huh?
Maybe.
He's probably out there.
Willie probably has
out in the woods.
a few more weeks left before we're going to lose Willie. I hate to say it, but you gotta. I've been bracing myself for losing Willie. Willie is the top. The top. And Waylon was the top for me, and we've lost Waylon, and Chris is it's a triangle of these outlaws that I love. And but like I'm saying, I'm not sad. And when Willie dies, I always tell myself I'm not going to be sad, because you can't be more prolific and play off so much borrowed time. Nobody gets that opportunity. So it's awesome that we're in this weird zone where we've had 20 years of an old Willie. It's crazy.
Right. Yes.
And I've got some Chris Christopherson stories. I've got one that I think I've maybe told here, maybe I told it on the radio or something, but did I ever tell you my Chris Christopherson story?
I think so. It had something to do with Exene, right? And
yeah,
the show
they were playing a show together. Yeah, so I probably told you. Well, you probably have to go back and find it, because I won't tell it again. But I will. I will say this. I love. Is there more questions?
There's one more.
All right, one more question.
No, there's two more. No, I'm sorry.
All right, two more questions.
There's two more. But...
All right, three more questions. Okay, four more
We're
questions,
here for
and that's
5 years.
it.
Okay.
25 more questions, and that's all right. No, let's do it.
Right.
One or two more questions.
Okay, there's two more. Two more. You ready?
Hell yeah, I was born ready.
Okay. Born July 17th, 1971. This actor musician is known for his unique fashion sense. He's a horror movie enthusiast.
Rob Zombie, probably. Rob Zombie. Go ahead, keep going then. That was a guess.
He has a passion for martial arts. Okay. He divorced his parents. He was ranked number 8 on the VH1 list of 100 greatest kid stars. He's worked with
Corey. What were the other things you said? Horror movie aficionado. Is Corey Feldman a horror movie aficionado?
That's what he's an enthusiast. That's what it said.
Corey divorced his parents. Yeah, that's Corey Feldman.
Yeah, he worked with Roger Waters and Pink Floyd and Michael Jackson. It said so. He's
What did he do with Roger Waters? I don't remember that.
I have no idea. We're gonna have to look that up. But yes, it was Corey.
Nice. All right. Good.
All right. Okay. This last one, you got this one.
Okay.
In the bag.
I feel good about it.
This is like a 200 game right here.
Let's hope. Let's hope. Don't jinx me.
This guy was born June 29th, 1944. He's an actor. He's known for his distinct laugh and positive outlook on life. He has appeared in Gunsmoke in 1955, The Simpsons in 1989, and Law and Order in 1990, making him one of the only 2 actors to appear in all 3 of the longest-running primetime scripted series in U.S. TV history. He has black belts in all the following martial arts: Budo Jiu-Jitsu, Capoeira, Hapkido, Jailhouse Rock, and Kendo.
All right.
Black
belt in Jailhouse Rock, you say?
That's what it says. That's what it said. And I looked it up, and it's a real thing. It's a real thing. Had an accident in 1988 that left him with a fractured skull and a permanent brain damage that he almost died from. He's also a motorcycle enthusiast.
Oh, you're talking. I almost got it wrong, but now I know who you're talking about. You're talking about Gary Busey.
I am talking about Gary Busey.
I almost said Jackie Chan.
No, not Chan.
Until you said the motorcycle accident, I almost said Jackie Chan.
I thought that would give that away too. The motorcycle enthusiast. Him and his son are also licensed pilots. So that's
yeah, man. I've met his nephew. I've met his nephew a few times. Who's the guy? Who's his nephew guy that I know? Busey. How'd we do that?
You did great. Look.
Oh yeah.
No sad faces. Look at that. Boom. Winner.
Cleared it out.
Standing ovation.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. All right, let me set up to sing a Chris Christopherson song, and then, but you got to talk for a minute, all right, little Erin? I'm giving it over to you. You explain to the people whatever you want. You got 2 minutes, but it's probably more like a minute.
Man.
90 seconds.
Okay, here we go. 90-second ramble. Yeah. No, Gary Busey. I was reading about him earlier, and I wanted to add in the Buddy Holly movie, but I knew that would be a dead giveaway too, because that was his thing. But can I get your opinion? I'm going to move this thing over so I can read the chat. Hold on. I love Gary Busey, but Buddy Holly, do you think he pulled off? I mean, do you think his... No, thank you. No.
Didn't like it.
Okay, that's all I wanted. That's all I needed to ask. I like Gary. Don't get me wrong.
I like him in Point Break.
Yeah, and what is that one? I don't even remember. He's like the detective guy, and he jumps down from the rafters. What is that movie? I can see it. I'm horrible with names. It's the same name as some Adam Sandler movie. Oh, that's gonna bug me. You guys know what I'm talking about?
What's he
He's
talking
about? Using a chicken wing. He's talking about take this chicken wing, use it as a suppository. Remember that movie? What is that? Me and my brother. Oh, and then he gets on this wheel thing. Oh, come on! Somebody help me.
Nobody's coming to your rescue. Predator.
Nobody knows it. Maybe I dreamt this movie. No, this movie exists. Hold on. I'm looking at it. Where is it? I know it's here. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Come on, Seaver. You gotta know.
Nobody in the chats is answering.
Oh my God, leaving me hanging. It must have been a dream. I was dreaming about Busey? Help. No.
They don't know. Even Seaver doesn't know.
What, Steve? Come on, man. Come on. Hold on. What is that movie? It's the same name as an Adam Sandler movie. I'm going to research this. Writing this down.
A lot of suggestions. Gremlins 3, Monsters Incorporated. None of those.
None of it.
The Longest Yard.
The
Longest Yard.
No. Cracking the floor. No.
All right, we're going to have to give it up.
I'll shush myself. I will mute myself while you play us.
All right.
Chris.
Mute yourself. I'm going to play a Chris Christopherson song.
Okay.
Because he's one of my favorite songwriters, singers, also actor. And let me tune this up real quick. You got that movie yet, little Erin? You don't know. Oh, she's got it. Bulletproof. Yes, with Adam Sandler and Damon Wayans. Yeah. All right. You want a fast one or a slow one? I'll do a slow one first. I never had no regrets, boys. Not for nothing I'd done. I owe the devil some debt, boy. Paid them all up but one. And I don't even regret the living that I'll be leaving behind. I've gotten weary of searching, something I'll never find. I'm going down to the shade by the river one more time and feel the breeze on my face before I die. I'm gonna leave whatever's left of my luck to the losers and bend me down and kiss the world goodbye. I'm kinda lucky in loving. I never had no regrets. They never said I was evil, but then I wasn't no saint. I'm just a river that'll roll forever and never get to the sea. Just rolling forever. I had it coming to me. I'm going down to the shade by the river one more time and feel the breeze by my face before I die. I'm gonna leave whatever's left of my love to the losers and lay me down and kiss the world goodbye. Thank you. Thank you. I'll do one more. One more, and then we got to roll this place out. Can I stand up? You guys mind if I stand up? Much more comfortable standing up than I am sitting down. A lot of wriggly little noises here, but all right. Much more comfortable standing up. All right. Well, I know some women in every state, New York City to the Golden Gate, and I've lived with some, buddy, I've loved them all. Claim on me, 'cause I still had a lot of world to see, and I sometimes stagger, but sugar, I seldom fall. Like a hungry man, I went to Louisiana, where the loving and the living is good, without a care to hide, and just as satisfied as I can be. A lot of women and wine, and not a tie to bind me, but even just as cool as I could, until that long-legged, sweet-talking, raven-headed, Cajun-looking devil put the sweat on me. They call her Smokey. She's a little bit of evil, Smokey, right as wrong can be. Smokey, she can shake the very devil. Smokey put the sweat on me. Smokey put the sweat on me. Well, my pulse keeps a putting out the clickety-clack of that one-way rhythm. Take me back, and my body's just a breathing in the Mississippi River smell. But my feet wasn't ready yet for settling down, so my soul kept telling me to hang around, and the harder I tried to fight, fell. Like a hungry man, I went to Louisiana, where the loving and the living is good. I get a brand new bride and be as satisfied as I can be. And I don't even mind the world I'm leaving behind, 'cause I never really thought that I could. Until that long-legged, sweet-walking, raving-head, engaging looking devil put the sweat on me. They call her Smokey. She's a little bit of evil, Smokey. Right as wrong can be, Smokey. She could shake the very devil. Smokey put the sweat on me. Yeah, Smokey put the sweat on me. Girl, Smokey put the sweat on me. One more time, Smokey put the sweat on me. Thank you. Those are Chris Christopherson songs, man. I love him. I love him.
That was awesome. Standing ovation again. All night long.
All night long.
I should just stand. I should just stand during the whole show. Ready for standing ovation.
Maybe we should stand more.
Yeah.
Hey guys, it's Clownvis here. Standing. Dancing.
Here we go. Hold on, I gotta adjust the monitor. Here we go.
Where are these directors at?
See, I'm supposed to.
You're
I'm too tall. How am I so
Yeah,
big in this room?
you should be small enough that you should be able to fit.
I know. What happened to me?
You're growing.
Am I growing? Am I growing in here? This place shrinking.
What, am I growing in here? Am I growing over here?
Hey, what am I growing in here?
Hey.
Growing over here.
Oh, what am I growing? Oh.
Here's another standing ovation for those songs, by the way.
Thank you.
That was awesome.
Listen, they're rough. It's just a rough way to do it, but you know,
That's the best.
there's my guitar playing skills are essentially just, you know, Chris Christopherson songs, Waylon Jennings songs, guys that play simple, basic, major and minor chords, and it's the rhythm guitar oriented songs. I'm not, you know, I was never a country singer. I tried everything once. I tried everything twice.
Country's so good, though. I mean, it's just, I don't know.
You know what my
the storytelling and everything is just the best.
What about Chris Christopherson and Blade?
Oh my God. You know what? I forgot all about Blade. I saw that in the movie theater, and that's probably the last time I've seen
He was
Blade.
Chris Christopherson was the cool inventor guy that Blade went to for all his gadgets, you know. So I think maybe if we do anything tonight, I will suggest two things for you guys to take away from this show tonight. If you want to give Chris Christopherson a maybe a look, if you want to give him a playing him out of this world that we're in, maybe you can listen to my favorite Chris Christopherson album, which both those songs are from. Album's called Border Lord. Or you can just watch Blade 1 and 2. I think he's in the second one too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, now I'm going to have to go watch Blade.
There's
you got me on
also
a Crow kick a couple weeks ago. Go watch The Crow.
There's also there's two movies that Willie Nelson, Johnny Cash, Chris Christopherson, and the three of them, and there's three movies there's two movies that those three were in, and that was they made a remake of, oh Jesus, what was it? What were the movies? I bet you could pull them up on YouTube and watch them because they were low budget. These guys just they just put these movies out themselves. One was a remake of Maverick, I think. And the other one was a remake of Stagecoach. So it's Stagecoach and Maverick, I think. Or maybe Stagecoach and one that is just like Maverick. But they're
cool.
they're very fun. And they're shot, I believe, at the same place that the Insane Clown Posse made their Western movie at. Big Money Rustlers.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. So I guess if you have $1 million, you can rent this place and make your own Western movie. So.
Really? Well, I better start saving now.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's not even a full mill. I don't know. It depends on who's. I mean,
maybe I could trade them some throat lozenges.
Oh.
You think I could come up and be like, "Hi, could we please?"
Yes. Offer them some throat lozenges.
Lozengers.
F that word, lozenges. That's a that's a dumb word, baby. Lozenges. We've done a certain amount of Western here on the show. I mean, we've gone full cowboy here on the show a couple times.
Yeah.
We might have to do it again. There's been no request for Cowboy Night since the last one. I don't know what that means.
That'd be cool.
How come there's been
cool? Like a?
I only did the last Cowboy Night because there was so many requests, and then I haven't gotten any requests since. So maybe we've flubbed it.
Oh, Cowboy Night was great. I don't know what you're talking about. That was like the best. But you know how I love cowboy stuff. I'm ready.
Cowboy butts drive you nuts. I get it. I know.
Oh yeah. You know what? We could turn this into like a prairie out here. We could have a Clownvistoberween cowboy night.
Who's the little guy? The other little guy with them is Keith. I don't know if it's Keith Urban. It's another. It's not Keith. It's who's the guy? Yeah, they did Stagecoach, and then they did one other movie. It's not.
I'm trying to think who would be like Keith Urban.
It was. It's not Keith Urban. It was before him. Long-haired guy, but very pretty boy face.
Billy Ray Cyrus is the only one.
Yeah, before. I mean, just before Billy Ray, or maybe even same time. I'm just getting Stagecoach. What was the other movie?
See, that's where I start kind of dropping off.
Travis Tritt.
Travis Tritt.
Maybe
was it Travie? Dwight Yoakam.
No, it wasn't Dwight. Travis Tritt.
Travis Tritt. He had the hair. He had the luscious hair.
I found something here. Hold on. This is it. Movie is from 1999. Travis Tritt, Waylon Jennings, Chris Christopherson, Willie Nelson. Action adventure cowboy movie called The Long Kill, also known as Outlaw Justice. That's the DVD I had. Outlaw Justice.
That sounds tough.
But it's It's the three bad boys, Waylon, Willie, and Chris Christopherson. And then a young Travis Tritt is a very not fitting in pretty boy outlaw.
You're like, hi.
But they're fun. Hey, listen, man. And they're fun to watch. It's one of those movies where if you watch it, yeah, you could just tell they shot it to be comfortable. They're just like, all right, let's get a lot of scenes where we play poker, a lot of scenes where we sit down, a lot of scenes where we're in hot tubs, a lot of scenes where
move right there.
But their version of Stagecoach is very easily watchable. They're probably both easy to find. All right, little Erin, we got to wrap it up. We've gone too long tonight.
We've gone country.
Oh, Brandon, our sponsor, Brandon, says Outlaw Justice is on Peacock. Great, thank you. That's the one with Travis Tritt. So if you got Peacock, which you should, if you had to watch that new MacGruber, that's why I still have Peacock.
There's a new MacGruber?
Yeah, not anymore. It's like 3 years ago, but it was they did make a new MacGruber maybe 2 years ago, and it's just as good, but it's I'd have to watch it again to remember it.
Oh, well, I didn't even know. Now I'm gonna have to search that up. See, there's so much.
Well, if you get Peacock, you can watch new MacGruber and you can watch Outlaw Justice, which I think is filmed at the same place, and also Insane Clown Posse's Big Money Rustlers. I think you can watch that on YouTube, and that's also streaming on maybe Tubi.
Really? I'll have to watch, because I haven't watched that. I did watch Big Money Hustler a long time ago.
Yeah, Rustlers is better. If you ask me, Rustlers is better, but no other juggalo will tell you that. Every other juggalo tells you that I'm wrong and that Rustlers sucks. But listen, if you watch these Johnny Cash homemade... If you watch the Johnny Cash, Chris Christopherson movies, it's on Big Money Rustless is on Tubi.
I'll have to look it up.
It's awesome. It's awesome. And I've asked, when Shaggy was on, when Shaggy 2 Dope was on this show, I asked him extensively about it. And then in real life, I've asked Violent J extensively about how they made that. Because I want to, I mean, they made those 2 movies and they made it look easy. And I want them to make a 3rd, you know what I'm saying?
Right? Yes. Rent that place out again.
Yeah.
What would it be this time, though? What angle do you
The
think they'd
3rd
go?
is Big Money Thrusters. This is their idea is Big Money Thrusters, and they're in outer space.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah.
I don't see how that could be bad at all.
No. And so
That's a winner
I've been
there.
pushing for the last couple of years. Every time I see these guys, every time I can get in their ear, I say, hey, you know, I could probably be an evil villain on Big Money Thrusters if you guys need it.
Yeah, just saying. Just throwing it out there.
All right, well, we gotta go. I do want everyone to remember, for your sake, not mine. Believe me, I get 20% less by remembering these things. But Clownvistoberween Madness Sale. Absolute bedlam, mayhem, madness. Wolfman's running amok. 20% off your entire order with checkout code TRAFICULA. Trafficula at clownvistoberween.com. So get in where you fit in. Also, I'll let you guys know, if you ordered the pre-order, we should have those at the warehouse, the pre-ordered Clownvistoberween t-shirts. We should have those at the warehouse by Friday. And that is right on target, if not a couple days early. If not, it'll be very, very early next week. Those will be going out next week. And the posters, I signed, 100 posters. I shipped them out to the Graveyard Mayor of Scare, signed 100 posters. They are en route to the Haunted Attic. Little Erin will sign the final signature on these 100 haunted posters.
Right there on the couch.
And then they come back. They come back to Laramie's studio where we give them to Robert Dog and he filters them out to you guys. So those posters are still available. We will have some posters to go after this pre-orders. I mean, the pre-order's done. You can't get the t-shirts anymore. They are on their way from your request to you. They are coming to you. But nobody else can get them. The posters, however, we will have a few posters to unleash, and you can get those using this 20% off promo code. And how about a 20% off promo code? You know?
That's a good deal. Nobody does that, especially
people say they give you
Halloween stuff.
They say, "Oh, let's give you a 10% discount or a 15% discount." Get out of here.
I know. 5%?
Get out of here. What do you think? I'm some kind of mole? Some kind of weasel that just crawled out of the dirt?
No. Come on. 20%.
20%'s a chunk. 20%.
That is.
You're chipping the corner off to help me fit this round peg in a square hole. I get it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've seen some pretty cheesy deals out there. I did see a 5%er the other day, and I was like, that's a little... I mean, I get it's better than nothing. Better than nothing.
Yeah, well, almost.
But
it's still...
But, you know...
A low discount
20%.
is insulting, you know?
Yeah.
Right there in the comments, Steve Man 5000 has put it, the link in the comments. Use checkout code TRAFICULA. Score that 10%. All right, guys, that's it for us. Thank you, little Erin, for all your hard work for the show tonight.
Thank you. Thank you for having me back and keeping my mind off of this place.
The ghosts. I get it.
Ghosties.
Thank you, Mayor of Scare, for nothing. Thanks for nothing.
Yeah. Taking our color away.
Taking my color away for a while.
Leaving me all alone up here.
We will have some fun fan art next week. I apologize for not having the fun fan art, and we do have. I got fun fan art to share, and we will have all the details for the Clownvistoberween Clownvis costume contest, which will be going down. October is a huge month, so again, if you're gonna catch me outside of this studio, do it in Chicago at the BOZO'S Circus with David Arquette and Billy Corgan. Do it in Cottonwood, Arizona, with Maynard from Tool. Or just meet me here. Meet me here, where you can get 20% off Clownvis stuff. Where little Erin tries to fool me, but I get 100% on her tests.
That's right. I'm proud of you. Look at that.
Thank you.
Not even a
Hey,
not
tell
even
them
a close call.
Tell them one more time where you can, where they can send questions for me.
Oh, yes, you can send questions to try to conquer Clownvis to stumpclownvis222@gmail.com. And we'll try to use some of your questions. Well, one question per person, right? That's
one I don't need no multiple Monties. One question.
So one question, and then we'll use it in an upcoming game to conquer Clownvis.
I like it. Conquering Clownvis is a fun name. All right, guys.
Conquer Clown.
My name's Clownvis. That's little Erin. That's the mayor of Scare. We appreciate you all. We can't wait to do this all again next week. Adios.
Measles. Measles, 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 measles. measles, 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 measles.